My name is Monica Reyes, and this is Hector Salamanca, and we're both part of Dream Iowa. We don't have citizenship. We're not on a pathway to becoming citizens.
Hector and Monica are undocumented.
In the immigration reform.
But they're making sure their voices count in this election, even though they can't vote.
And it starts with us, the younger generation. We need to push those who are in power to listen to us.
As dreamers, why is it important to be walking out in the streets like we are now?
I think the first thing is showing that the politicians that we're not afraid.
My name is Monica Reyes, and I'm an Iowa dreamer. I was wondering what you feel about Obama's delay on immigration.
Well, I think we have to keep working.
They're taking their issues directly to the candidates on the trail.
We've talked to Marco Rubio, Jeb Bush, Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, Martin O'Malley, and Ted Cruz.
Senator, we're actually undocumented, and we were wondering, do you want to deport us?
Their method is called bird dogging.
So bird dogging is going to ask presidential candidates questions and try to let the community know where these candidates stand on immigration.
And you record them.
In the age of social media, we're able to record a question, record their answer, distribute it as fast as possible, tweet about it, put it on YouTube, Facebook. It really puts a lot of pressure on the candidates to answer our questions in an accurate way.
Videos like this one with Jeb Bush racking up thousands of views and even national headlines.
We've kind of become like pros at bird dogging.
It's a really useful tool here in Iowa because the candidates are always here and they're always accessible.
What do you say to people who think that you're just looking for a gotcha moment with these candidates?
We don't do it for the attention, so we do it to bring back this communication to our community. For instance, with Jeb Bush, I got to ask my question in Spanish so that I could share it with our community in a language that they understand.
A community they've been a part of since they were just kids. To them, Iowa is home.
So how did you first start Dream Iowa?
My sister and I started it in 2012 when DACA came out. We started it as kind of an information sharing Facebook group.
So we actually met through Monica's sister, Nilvia. And for the longest time, I thought I was the only dreamer in Des Moines.
She's like, hey, I met this really great dreamer that's not afraid of sharing his status.
They've been fighting together for immigration reform ever since.
I'm a dreamer, so does that mean you don't support me? You'll be happy with me too.
This is not an easy battle. It's hard to find an issue that's riled up the country as much as immigration has this election. Hector and Monica have turned the attention into political power. They're busy organizing caucus events for Latino youth.
Do you guys feel that the United States should have more guest workers?
Meeting with politicians in their state.
We want to hear from you how immigration and how immigration reform is going to be part of your platform and part of your agenda.
And inspiring other dreamers to get involved.
I would tell other dreamers here in the state of Iowa that they can participate in the caucus. They can go observe. They can go be precinct captains for a campaign. They can get other Latinos to vote.
President Obama's delay on immigration reform.
The candidates are taking note of their political influence.
Somebody who is a strong supporter of the Dreamers.
Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton both tapped Dreamers to head their Latino outreach teams.
How has the role of Dreamers in Iowa changed from the 2012 election to this election?
We're being reached out to. I mean, we were invited to the Democratic debate, and that's not something that we had been in the past. We've been invited to roundtables.
But Dreamers and their families face a tough reality that others don't.
My mother and my brother were just thinking about immigration.
Recent ICE raids have caused fear within Latino communities across the country, including here in Iowa.
My main fear is that someday I'll come back from work and the door will be unlocked, the door will be open, my dog will be out and about, and my mom won't be there.
You know, it's really sad to see that because our community, I mean, we have been ramping up efforts to get Latinos out there and show the power of the Latino community in these caucuses, especially in the state of Iowa where people don't think that we are. It's like this huge distraction in our community.
But it's not stopping Hector and Monica from reaching young Latinos who can vote and making sure they speak up for them, all the dreamers, and their families.
I think a lot of the times growing up Latino, you feel like you might not be able to do much. And I like to talk to them and let them know, one person can make a big difference.